In this video I'm going to show you how to set up an SMS campaign using a keyword. First of all, click on My SMS Campaigns. Next, click on Keyword, and then you'll see a number of orange tabs up here. Now, I already have a demo campaign set up, so I'm going to take you through how that works. If you have a number of different campaigns, they'll appear at the top here in the various orange tabs. So let's click on Demo Campaign, and it's loaded up my particular campaign that I'm going to show you now. The first two steps of the campaign you must fill in, and the rest are optional. First of all, I'm just going to show you how to fill in these two steps, and then I'll take you through these optional extras. So in order to edit the step, you need to click on the plus sign here. Here I've given the campaign a useful title that helps me to remember what the campaign is about. Then I've put in a tracking name here, so for example if you have a sales team with a number of people, you can assign this campaign to each person, and there is a unique keyword as well. If you have a short code, then you can select the keyword from this drop down menu. In this example I don't. The campaign message is the message that the person receives on their cell phone when they text in the particular keyword that I've got here, demo. Once they do, then they receive this message, welcome to the VIP club. If they've previously done this, then they'll get this message instead, you are already subscribed to our VIP club. When you finish this step, click on the save button. The next step is to choose your phone number. Here I've only got one number on the system, so I select my number, I click update, and then it will appear here on the left hand side, and then I click save. The remaining options are useful but they're not required. Let me show you how they work. If you want to have double opt-in subscribers, it means that the person texting in must verify that they really do want to receive information, and you can do this in a number of different ways. In this particular example, I'm going to show you how they can reply via SMS, but the same principle applies with keyword and with email address. So let's check reply with name. You can see here I've already pre-populated these two fields. The first one is what they receive on their mobile phone as soon as they text in the keyword demo. And once they've done that, then they will receive an updated message saying, thank you, you're now subscribed to receive updates from us. The final and third message they will receive is the one I showed you earlier on, where it says welcome to our VIP club. We recommend that you set these messages to be received before the main campaign starts, but if you prefer you can do it afterwards. The default time wait for response is 1 hour. In other words, when they get this message back on their mobile phone, they have up to an hour to subscribe to the campaign. If they don't do that, then they remain blocked on the system. If you're running a double opt-in campaign, we don't recommend that you set this to active, because it would mean if they didn't complete this verification process, they would still get opted in. So leave this as block. Once you've filled in these different fields, press save, and then this becomes active. If you wish to receive a subscriber notification, click on the plus here and then select yes. You can choose to receive notification via SMS, email, or an electronic voice. In this particular case, I've chosen to receive a message via text message. Expanding this field here shows you the message you'll receive on your phone when they subscribe to your keyword campaign. Here we can use these variables so that you know which campaign they're subscribed to and what their phone number is. Once you've filled in these fields, click save and then move on to the next optional step. If you have a large number of subscribers subscribing to your campaigns, you might wish to split test the received message that they get on their mobile phone once they're subscribed. Remember, the message they get on their phone once they subscribe to your campaign is welcome to the VIP club. In the split test example, you might want to change that to something else to see whether or not that affects the number of people subscribing, in which case you would click on yes and choose a welcome message and then click save. Finally, in the advanced campaign option, you can specify an autoresponder or even start another campaign. Let me show you what I've done earlier on. By clicking yes and then save, down here you will see a number of messages that the person will receive on their mobile phone after a number of different days. I've set the messages to be received at 12:30 in the afternoon after 1, 8, 15 and 22 days. If you wanted to, you could change this to a repeat message that's sent out at a particular time every week. Let me show you how that's done. In order to add another autoresponder, I click on the plus sign here, and then I'm going to give it a useful title so I know what it means, and I'm going to click on a set day. I'll choose my day as Tuesday at 11:15 AM and then click save. You can see now that this repeat message appears in the sequence. That's campaigns over with. If at any time you wish to delete the campaign, you can click on the plus sign here, then click here to delete the campaign, and you can move the subscribers on to a different campaign if you have one, and you must type in your password in order to verify that you really do want to delete the campaign.